The layer viewer is used to arrange workspace objects onto separate layers so that portions of your design can be edited in isolation. By selecting within the layer viewer, object handles appear on the workspace, and the object picker shows the selection. You can also click the object picker to choose other objects on the layer. For a selected layer, notice the options that appear next to that layer. For example, this layer with address information can be locked to prevent editing. For this layer that has a hanging border component, it can be hidden to help you compare stylistic choices for your layout. The order of layers and objects upon those layers affects how objects are displayed one above the other. For these shapes on layer 2, they are above the rectangle on layer 1. With the star selected, we choose Arrange menu, Order, Backward. This moves the star behind the circle, and each time that we repeat the backward command, the star moves behind another circle. Once the star is behind all the circles, note that we cannot move it onto layer 1, nor behind the rectangle. In other words, we cannot use these commands to move objects between layers. However, we can click-drag the star to place it on the other layer. In the layer viewer, this button will display attributes for the selected shape. For example, this text has a stroke, gradient fill, and fit text to arc operation, which we can drag-drop onto this text shape to reuse the effect. For the other text shape, we can double-click its fit text to arc operation to adjust the effect. Likewise, we can double-click the gradient fill to perform adjustments. For this design, we have arranged its elements onto different layers. Note that we have renamed each layer according to the type of toolpath that we intend for the objects on that layer. For a selection, click here for available context commands, such as rename or assorted layout commands. As an example, this clip group has a generic name, which we can rename accordingly. Having applied toolpath operations in this design, each operation will appear in the layer viewer as Toolpath. For composite toolpaths that combine multiple tooling operations, they will appear as a group of toolpaths within the layer viewer.